You know that small clip before the beginning of this video? How I sneak out the window. So stupid. So stupid. I hope that no one's seeing me. I hope that none of the neighbors saw me or whatever. So dumb. I mean, I was trying to fall asleep. I went to bed like around 11 ish. And like I've been trying to fall asleep for the last, I don't know, almost 2 hours, a little bit more. And you know that feeling when you just cannot fall asleep. It's not that you have a bunch of thoughts running through your head or whatever. Just you just cannot fall asleep for whatever reason. And while I was in bed, I remember my time when I was a teenager, when I was like 16, 17 ish, closer to the 18. We grew up with a grandmother, and you know how grandmothers can be fairly strict. And when when I couldn't fall asleep before, or just wanted to hang out or do something, I would sneak out of the apartment in the middle of the night around the same time, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., preferably before 3. So I would have at least like an hour or 2 hours just to drive around and enjoy myself and some quietness, because there's something like, what's the word, tasty when you're driving through the middle of the town. There's like no cars, no people, just light and quietness. There's like something in that. So I used to do that sometimes. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Soviet Union, post-Soviet Union buildings and apartments. Some of you might not. And so the way we always had the two doors. One, the inside door, really soft, or made with the wood, or as soft as a couch, and that's the inner door. And the outside door is like either the sheet of metal, pure metal, or some iron or something like super sturdy, right? And there was a gap between the two doors. And when I used to sneak out, I would do that super slowly, so not to make any noises. Our floor used to creak, so I knew how to balance my weight and which spot would make a sound and which spot would not. Experience is everything. And so I would open the inner door. I would go inside in between this space. I would close the inner door behind me. It was such a tight spot because I was like fatter and uh, bigger. And then only then I would open the outside door. I would freeze for a couple minutes to listen, to make sure that no one is awake and no one is walking or looking for me or calling for me. And then only I would close the door and get into my car and just drive around the town. It was such a beautiful time. It's like you know when you're 16 or 17, 18 years old, you're just driving around the night city. There's It's a romantic up to the point. I I met a lot uh, girls. Usually, most of them would either be on the way to the nightclub, or they would be coming out of the nightclub or changing the locations. And I would just and you would see, because that's the culture in my country. among the people if they see the girl on the road or just walking along the road on the sidewalk or just on in the middle of the road or on the side of the road, 'cause, like it's the middle of the night, there's almost no cars, and it's not that they're like selling, you know, they're just regular girls just going to the club, from the club, in between the clubs, or just walking around after the party or something. And you would always see a line of at least two, three, four cars telling them, "Hey, like basically where you want to go, like can I drop you off or something." And I used to have a car which is quite, I would say, on the higher end in my home country at that time. So I would always uh, get those girls because they would see the car, they would assume or the money and the blah blah blah. So yeah, yeah, it was fun times. And for whatever reason, I decided to do the same thing, even though like I could just leave through the door, but I wanted to remind myself that feeling, you know. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah. So could not fall asleep. So decided to go for a little drive to clear my mind, just to relax, take in all that atmosphere of the nice city. Ooh. So so I could easily fall asleep. Yeah. I plan to go to a few spots in the downtown. I might drive there just to get just to capture the night to have more shots for the B rolls and that kind of stuff. But I I I don't know. It might take me 20 minutes just to go one way, which is kind of lazy to drive. But we'll see. Yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys tell more about myself. Um, I started this channel a few weeks ago. This is my only like sixth or seventh video. I believe it's my sixth video. Before I used before this channel had more of the purely AI created videos, content of whatever I was interested, like about the ocean life, about the animals, about anything really. But after some time, I realized that it's kind of getting on my nerves. Not my nerves, but like getting boring. And I was not getting anything in return from creating those videos because it would take me like 5, 6, 7 minutes to create one video. I would just go and I would create like 15 to 20 videos, spend a few hours and just schedule them for the next like 2, 3, 4 weeks and forget about them. So I kind of didn't feel like that's what I want to do, to be honest. And then I decided, you know what I hate the most in my life? It's being on camera. You have no idea how uncomfortable I am at the moment, how I feel weird at the moment. But, to make yourself better, you have to do, or you have to face the things that you dislike or things that makes you uncomfortable to the point that you want to make it the reverse if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I will ever feel comfortable being on a camera talking with the you or with you, right? It's how with you. But yeah, I feel extremely uncomfortable by doing that, and I decided to do exactly what I don't want to do. Because so you would understand when even taking a photos, like even the family photo, right, or the family portrait, doesn't matter. I would stand and smile on the camera for a few seconds, and then if it takes more than a couple seconds to take a photo, I would start thinking like, what the hell? Why it takes so long? And I would start getting uncomfortable, nervous for no reason. I would you know that feeling when you're getting hot from the inside. It's like it's that kind of feeling. Like I hate being on camera. I hate taking photos. I hate being on the videos. I just don't like it. I don't know why. Maybe I want to call myself shy. No. I'm definitely not shy. But am I uncomfortable? For sure. Why? I have no idea. But yeah, so I decided to do that and see how things will play out for me. Um, yeah, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. But if you want to fix something, you gotta go through that feeling of being uncomfortable. So that's exactly what I am doing. Now I'll probably want to grab a bottle of water, and then we can go for a short drive. I will show you views of a night city. Try to capture the as good shots as I possibly can, and from different angles, and see how that will play. Oh, is it Ferrari? No, it's a Ferrari. Yeah. Sexy red car. All right, I will grab the water and be back. Oh, it's a Corvette. Sexy red car. All right. You know, this pollen is, is going to be my end here. The car is green. I don't even see the point in washing my car because the moment when I clean my windshield with the wipers, it's almost immediately, not immediately, but like in 10 to 15 minutes, or, okay, well, all right, I'm exaggerating, but like in a few hours, the windshield is green again. After like 3 4 hours, it's covered with the stuff. Like it's covered. So I'm not sure when it's gonna end. Hopefully, as soon as possible. Like without the medicine that I have to take twice a day, my eyes are itchy. They're getting watery. I'm not sneezing, but like my nose run like nonstop. If I'm not gonna take any medications, I would then end up having like a small mountain on my table of used tissues. So it's not fun, not at all. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to stop. So I will drive to downtown, I guess. It's only two, and I'm not really sleepy yet. So I will drive to downtown, try to capture a few spots, a few locations, and see how that will play out. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. And while driving, I want to uh, talk about one thing that getting on my nerve at this time. To be honest, I just wanted to share with you. I guess that's the point, the whole point of vlogs and that kind of content. With all the new rules and the regulations, police, no, with all the rules and the regulations about international students, about all that stuff with the deportation and that everything that's relates to that as well. Like I'm an international student. I came to the United States about 9 years ago. Yeah, it was the August of 2016. Exactly. It was the end, like either 22nd or 21st of August. Um, and I've been here for the 9 years. For all the 9 years, I never had any issues with the police, with the anything at all. Not even once. No. And I've been pulled over only once, maybe like 4 years ago, and I I didn't even get a warning. I guess the cop was bored, and it was on the uh, outside of the city limits. It was super dark, narrow road, so I guess he saw me weave a few times, and he wanted to make sure that I'm not drunk. And that's so I've been pulled over only once. Never had any problems with the law enforcement, with anything. And after the crackdown on illegal immigrations that's going on right now, all the news, everyone is going crazy, giving advices about not like do not travel, uh, because you might not return regardless of if you are a green card holder or if you are an F1 or H1B or whatever type of visa. As long as you're not a citizen, right? You might have problems. I'm sitting and I'm reading that stuff. I mean, what a load of crap. If you did not break any law for all your years in this country, if you live the peaceful life, never had any problems, never had any issues, then it's be fine. You know, it's I do not remember seeing or reading or hearing any cases that someone got deported or denied the entry at the point of entry without any valid reason. Yes, sometimes it's the reasons might be quite petty. I believe there are a few cases where someone was denied entry because something happened like 10 years or 12 years ago. I mean, it's kind of stupid, but it's still a reason, right? So that being said, I mean, I kind of understand those people who are going through all the stuff that's happening right now, but at the same time, what you're a guest here, right? It's not your country of birth. You're not a citizen of this country. You are a guest in the house, right? And I don't think so that if you for example will go visit your friend's house, right, or your relative house, or anyone, just random person invited you in, right, just for tea or whatever. I do not think so that you will start shitting and right on top of the table, like like crashing all the furnitures and being naughty, being dangerous or whatever, right? I do not think so that it's gonna happen. So why some people think that by coming to a different country, being here as a guest, they think they can do whatever the citizens can do. I mean, surely you can do, but you have to think about the end game. Because one way or another, you are going to have to pay for basically what's the word? You will face the consequences. One the beautiful saying is you reap what you sow, right? So all those news outlets that I'm seeing, reading from time to time, it's like, I mean, if you are not part of those protests, that is such a stupidity. I mean, I just come on, man. I'm not into politics at all. I don't really care because I'm a citizen. But at the same time, I do care, and at the same time, not much as I guess the citizens should. But I mean, it's so stupid to go to the protest to damage something, to close something, not allow people to enter or exit or whatever. Like, it's, yeah, Heathrow. They're like in a wrong shape driving. Cool. Anyway, I love bikes. I love how they look, how cool they look, but I would never own one or drive one because I want to live a longer, a happier life. Anyhow, so when you are here as a guest and you break the law, I mean, you have to you have to be a grown up and you have to face the consequences one way or another, right? So I I truly do not understand how people can think that they are here. Yeah, you're here on a valid reason, with a valid visa, but it's still you're a guest. So, and I plan to go to visit my family and do a few important things that I should have done a couple of years ago, but I could not because I was working. I wanted to save as much money as I possibly could to do what I need to do. It's like more with the death in my family that happened a couple of years ago. So I couldn't leave. I would try it because I wanted to save up some money. And yeah, I plan to leave the States after my semester ends because currently I'm taking my master's degree here as well. And I plan to leave the country sometime in the summer. And man, like I'm telling you, I will have zero problems. Well, when you are going through the embassy applying for a visa, it's always 50-50. Always. No matter the laws, no matter what's happening around, it's always a 50-50 chance that you will get a visa or you will not get a visa. I knew a lot of people whose documents were like top notch. They had everything in order, but for the reason the officer during the interview decided to decline an entry or decline the visa. So that's the only hurdle that I'm kind of worried about because my grandmother, she's a citizen, she lives here, she doesn't speak much of a language, and she's of older age, health issues and whatnot. So I have to be here with her. And once I finish my education and once I'll be about to leave the the gotcha. I have to be here with her, so we could live together because she wouldn't be able even to fly out without assistance or without help. So yeah, I plan to leave the country and for a couple of weeks. If I will pass the first hurdle, which is the interview in the embassy and reapplying for the visa to enter the country, if that goes smoothly, I have zero worries about the point of entry once when you arrive to the state. Because even when you get your visa, this is not a guarantee that you will be allowed to enter the country. Especially now, they might ask you to ask you a few questions, search your phone, whatever the case might be. But I think they're doing that only of to those people who they might have a suspicious or if they found something online or in social media or whatever. So I'm not worried at all. I will definitely uh, make a video once of the day of my interview and when I exit the embassy, and hopefully I will have a good news that I'm able to get back to the country, continue with my master's degree, and graduate hopefully successfully. And then I will make another video of me going through the point of entry without any problems. Because if you did not break any laws, if you have all is good and you're perfectly fine, there's nothing to worry about at all. So I'm going to prove that because at this point it's getting ridiculous. And I do understand those people who are getting deported, even though they're like families who live here for 10 years, also illegally or legally, whatever the case might be. But you have to understand people who came here legally, right? I've been here for 9 years, and I never had any opportunity to legalize myself here, as in terms of getting a green card or a temporary green card or whatever the case. And even if I'm not talking about my case, about my situation as an international student, I'm just taking as an example my family member case. She's waiting for a green card from her mother, from my grandmother, and it that process used to take about 3 to 4 years before, right? And we've been waiting at this time 7 or 8 years. So you have to imagine, like, when you are trying to do everything legally without breaking any laws, without doing what you're not supposed to do, you are getting punished for that, which is not fair, in my opinion, not fair at all. So, but those who break the law, those who go through the uh, illegal ways to get into the country, caught in front of the line, and they're getting everything. And those who are waiting patiently, following the laws, they're the one who suffered the most. I mean, it's just stupid. It's not fair. It does not make any sense, and will never make any sense. So yeah, just wanted to share my frustration in this regard as well. So hopefully the with the Trump administration, they will be able to ease the process for those who are trying to come here illegally, and hopefully there's going to be good changes. Yeah, so we'll see. I've been driving for 20 minutes and I'm like, what? Why in the hell there's so many cars? It's 2 here. It's almost 3, 2:30. So many cars. Mm, it's a Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday, so that's why no one needs to wake up to go for school. I guess that's why. I see now. I see. All right. Oh, that makes sense. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Блять. Well, I was able to sneak back inside without waking up anymore. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm sleepy at this time. It's 3:20, 3:30 a.m. I'm gonna wash all the pollen off my face and go to sleep. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Too many people still. If I will do that again next time, I'll probably do that during the weekdays. So it's definitely gonna be empty 100%. But it was fun. I will see you next time. Good night.